Hey team, it's Miles Seegers for the Global Wealth Phenomenal team. How is everyone doing? All of you guys that are out there. Listen, folks, I apologize for sending this last minute email. I know some of you got my email. I also posted in our team Facebook group. And you know what, folks? This is our official first hangout for the team. And normally I wouldn't have done it this way. I would have given you guys like some days notice in advance. But folks, it's not a big deal, guys. Just relax, because we're going to be doing many more hangouts. So the reason why I decided to do this today, and if I had thought of it earlier, it wouldn't have been last minute. But the reason why I decided to do it today is because I have a lot of ideas on my mind. And you know how it is when you have those ideas in your head and you just want to get the information out to your people. So I said, you know what? Let me just put together a quick Google Hangout. Folks, it will be quick. And I'm going to share some updates and a couple things with you. Before I do that, guys, let me close my Skype, because I got things going on in the background, and it's just going to it's just going to annoy everybody. So, guys, it's going to be quick. As I said in my email, in my posts on Facebook, if you have questions, guys, please post them in the comments section right under the video, and I will try my best to answer them right now. So if you guys got some hot burning questions, you can get them answered live right now. So here's what I want to talk to you guys about. First of all, folks, guys, I'm very excited about what's happening, and things are just a little bit frantic. So if some of you have been trying to get a hold of me via email or Facebook, and I haven't responded in a timely fashion, which is not really my style, I do apologize, folks. I'm going to tell you up front right now. Things are starting to smooth out. Things are going to get better. So those of you that have emailed me and I have not answered your emails, I will be answering them today. So, folks, I do apologize. It's just an exciting time. And what else can I say? I've been very busy, as will you be. Those of you that are looking to actually build a team, and again, you don't have to build a team with this business model. You can just purchase packages, sit back, let the price of U token increase, and just enjoy the wealth. Or if you're looking to actually build a business out of this, and folks, I'm not talking about recruiting team members. That's not what we're doing here. I really would not. I know the business model is based on network marketing, but I really would not even consider this network marketing. Certainly would not consider it MLM. So those people who have posted comments, in various Facebook groups, and they're equating this to MLM, I will say very bluntly, the reason why they've done this is they don't know what they are talking about. They don't understand the business model. All we're doing here, folks, is, again, those of you that are now part of UFUN, you have some U tokens, and I know some of you are waiting to have your account set up. We'll be doing that soon. But those of you that are part of UFUN, all we're doing here is, folks, we're sharing this experience and this business model with other people. It could be family, friends, business associates. Folks, here's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not the type of business model where you need to go out and recruit people. It's very simple. When people find out what you're doing, or if you just decide to mention it to somebody and share with somebody what you're doing, either they'll get it or they won't. In most cases, they will get it, and they will understand what you're doing, and they'll come to you. They will want to get involved. There's no, folks, there's really, even though we are in the process of building a marketing system, a sales funnel for this opportunity, if you're on my team, a partner of mine, he's going to be building, a sales funnel and a marketing system, which is just going to really blow things out of the water. So even though we're doing that, folks, we're not doing that because this is a salesy type of business. I'm going to be very honest with you. Here's why we're doing it. This is an amazing opportunity. And Our goal, my goal, and my partner's goal is to dominate. I mean, dominate the entire digital currency industry, dominate the entire world. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you just want to retire nicely and just being able to travel and do the things you want and just live a nice, quiet life. That's fine. But if you're on my team and you resonate with the vision that we're going to be doing, what we're going to be putting forth here, you can certainly dominate with us. So that's what we're going to be doing with the marketing system once it's released. And no, I do not have a timeline yet. I'm guessing maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 or 60 days from now. But folks, that's the beautiful part of this business. You don't even need a sales funnel, a marketing funnel. Yeah, it's going to blow things out of the water if you do, but you really don't need it. You don't even need, folks, you don't even need a sales, well, you don't even need a landing page. Yes, I encourage you folks to put together a simple landing page, for having people opt in. You can follow up with these people, but that's what's beautiful about this business, folks. That's really not something you have to do. However, I know most of you that are on my team, you are marketers like I am. You are also internet marketers, and you're looking to build a business. And the way you're going to build your business is by attracting people. So we'll talk more about the sales process and, as far as putting together a landing page a little bit later. I know some of you have already done that, and that's fantastic. Again, guys, even though this is not a type of business model where you need to follow up and keep hounding people and to build these long-lasting relationships, you don't need to do that. But you know what? It does help if you, as you're talking to people, you do have a list of those people, somewhere in your autoresponder, and you can just touch base with them and follow up with them when you feel like it. Just kind of keeps things very organized and things all together. So, at least that's why I'm doing it. So let me get right into what I'm looking at my notes over here, guys. Let me get right into it, guys. What I wanted to talk to you folks about, a couple of points I wanted to cover, a couple of things that I figured out. What I want to do, folks, not just for my team, but anybody watching, I want to make this process as easy as possible. Folks, we have such a wonderful opportunity here. I don't want to make it difficult for people to get involved. I want to make the process as smooth as possible. And I'm going to say something about that a little bit later. Some of the instructions that we were given in the beginning that were not very clear as far as wiring, as far as whatever. And I'm not blaming my upline. I'm not blaming the founders of UFUN. As you all know, UFUN is an Asian company. And, we're here in the U.S. I'm here in the U.S. And the cultures are different. So they may do things that might not make perfect sense to you and I, but it doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just how they presented the information. So I'm looking to take that information, disseminate it, and try to present it into a format that's going to be much easier for you and I to understand going forward. Plus, as you are referring and bringing in team members of your own. So before I get to my notes, I want to check real quick, and I want to see if there are any comments. Okay, great. Folks, that's why I want you folks here. Because, folks, I'm going to tell you something. You may not understand this or realize this at this point in time, but if you are a part of my team, if you are a part of this UFUN UToken opportunity, you're going to build an incredible business. Even guys, here's what's cool. Even though maybe you're the type of person where you don't want to build a team. Whether you want to build a team or not, I can assure you folks, you are going to have a team by default, because people are going to be attracted to you and, well, actually attracted to this business model. They're going to be attracted to it. And when they get involved, they're going to be associated with you. You don't even have to call it a team. They're going to be associated with you. So you are going to have to some degree, manage these people. Maybe you'll be shooting videos. Maybe you'll be doing your own Google Hangouts, which I do recommend. And where was I going with that, folks? When you do that, when you start doing these Google Hangouts, you're going to see that it just makes things go much smoother when you know there's people out there listening, there's people involved. You know that there's people on their live and can interact with you. It just makes things easier for the presenter, and also it keeps everybody involved. So I noticed that Aman had a question here, and she wants to know, can she upgrade? Well, I'm going to read the question. Can I upgrade my star package? I want to be on the team, but don't have 3-star package. Well, Aman, I think I know what you're saying. And sometimes, I make sure I do this, folks. When you write something or type an email, and you probably already did this, Aman, but you want to read over what you type, because sometimes you know what you're saying, but the person trying to interpret it might not quite make total sense. So you're asking me, can I upgrade my star package? Well, so we got 2 questions here. The answer is yes, but be careful here. It's not an upgrade in the sense that we know upgrades. For example, if I purchase a 1-star package, now let's just say I just joined UFUN. I have a 1-star package. I went out and purchased the other day. Now, I want to go back to that 1-star package and upgrade it to a 3-star package. I cannot do that. There is no actual upgrade of an existing package. What you have to do, let's say I purchased a 1-star package last week. This week, I'm saying to myself, well, I have some extra funds now. I want to upgrade that 1-star. Well, I can't actually upgrade an existing 1-star, but what I can do is go out and buy another package. I would have to buy a 3-star package. So that's essentially the upgrade. So I hope we're clear there. So for any existing packages you buy, that's it. You can't upgrade those packages, but you can buy another package. So that's what we mean by upgrading. And then the second point you had here is, I want to be on the team, but don't have 3-star package. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about there. I posted last week, I posted I put a post on Facebook talking about I'm building a core inner team within my team. And that core inner team, yeah, the people that purchased a 3-star package and up under me, I'm going to do something special with them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help them build their downline. I have people being, attracted to this opportunity almost every day, coming in to UFUN, and of course they're coming in under me. So those people are coming in as my direct referrals. Now, because they're my direct referrals, I can do whatever I want with them. I can place them in my downline, of course. I can place them on my right leg. I can place them on my left leg. This is a binary system. Or I can go ahead and place them under one of my team members' downline. I can take one of my team members, you, Aman, I can take one of my direct referrals, and I can place that person in your downline, on your right leg or on your left leg. So what I was talking about, and I think this is what your question is, what I was talking about is, okay, let me read your question again. I want to be on the team, but okay. So yes, Aman, to qualify for that, you would need to purchase a 3-star package. You couldn't take an existing package and upgrade it. You would need to purchase a 3-star package outright. And you don't have to do that right away, Aman. This promotion that I'm doing is going to go on for, it's going to go on for a while. I don't quite know how long, but it's going to go on for a while. So, again, folks, I'm just giving people an opportunity that are really taking this business serious to, take it to the next level. And I will tell you this. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. I'm not saying to do this. I'm giving you some ideas. Let me close this window real quick, guys, because we have to move on here. Okay. I'm giving you some ideas. If you're looking to purchase a 3-star package and it's not quite in your budget, what you may want to do is partner with some other people. You can certainly do that. You know, people that you trust. Create one account, and then you guys pool your funds, and you could quickly put together a 3-star package. So that's something you just might want to consider, especially if you have a partner. I know there's many people on my team, and they, you know, they're partners. There's like 2 people that have created one account and they're partners. You can certainly do that. However, let me advise you, do not do that. Listen to me clearly here. Don't say Miles told you to do this. I'm saying it's an option. Do not do that unless it's with somebody you trust 100%. Okay? So, what did I want to talk to you guys about? Well, I wanted to give you guys a couple of updates. Now, guys, this has been driving a lot of people crazy. As far as the wiring process, I know there's been issues. I've been sitting here myself trying to figure out, why is it that some people will send a wire, have no problem. Some other people will send a wire, and the wire gets returned, or there's just issues. Well, it's not a simple answer, guys. I can tell you what I've seen. And the truth of the matter is, some banks just don't know how to handle an international wire. I don't care if it's a bank. Yeah, they should know. This is their job. You would think they're professionals. But there are some banks that don't understand, you know, especially the international wiring process. If that's the case, you're working with a bank that's giving you problems, asking you thousands of questions that we probably can't even answer, you may want to do your wire through a different bank. I don't care if you've been banking with them for the last 20 years. You know, instead of like, you know, beating a dead horse, you may want to find a different bank. I know that might be a little bit of a hassle, but folks, you know, we're talking about building your business and getting started in this opportunity. So that's just a suggestion. You may want to try a different bank. But before you do that, I'm going to give you guys something that I think will help with some of those banks that were scratching their head like, well, who's the beneficiary? Who's the payee? And just confusion. So let me tell you a quick story, guys. When I joined UFUN, I was given, just like you folks, I was giving a set of getting started instructions from my upline. And my upline got those instructions from their upline. Now, there are instructions posted in the UFUN VIP group. There's a file section. There's a PDF there that details exactly where we should be wiring funds. And I think that's a source of some of the confusion. I really do, guys. Hold on a second. Let me check over here. Okay, yeah, I'll get to that. So I've taken that information that I was given as far as wiring and wiring instructions, and I'm constantly modifying it, updating it. And when I say update, I'm not changing anything. I'm not changing where we are wiring or who the payee is. I'm not changing that. I'm just editing it to try to make it clear as I can. In fact, I just did an update today, and I'm going to show you guys what I did. I'm going to share my screen with you. Going to show you what I did, and I'm going to explain to you guys why I think there's been some confusion and misunderstanding with the wiring process. Again, some banks will get it. You can give certain banks wiring instructions that are not clear. And these banks will figure it out. They know what to do. Just like people. Some banks will get it, even though it's not clear. Some banks, I'm not saying they don't know what they're doing. What I'm saying is you need to be very clear with some banks, because if you're not clear with the instructions, it's going to confuse them and they're not going to get it. So, and I also want to thank a team member out there. I want to thank Marcy Panos, because she's one of my Canadian team members, and she did a wire, and her wire proof that she sent me, the way her bank had set up her wire proof, it gave me some ideas. So I decided to modify my getting started instructions and make this a little bit clearer. Now, let me put a disclaimer, folks. I'm not saying that this document I'm going to show you is the Bible. Maybe it could be done a little bit better. And like I said, it's a work in progress. I will keep working on this document, trying to drill down and make it as clear as I can. So as of March 2nd, 2015, this is the way the document looks right now. And I'm going to explain to you how the first document that I ever saw, which probably many of you have gotten if you joined my team 2-3 weeks ago. And it wasn't, guys, I admit it wasn't really clear. It just didn't make sense. But I decided to think things through. And what I'm going to explain to you right now, I believe, is going to make perfect sense. And I can put myself in some bank's shoes. If I was a bank and I was given that old information, and I'm not really too keen on, I don't do a lot of international wires, I'd be scratching my head too. So I'm going to show you what I put together. Folks, it's going to be posted in our team Facebook group. And yeah, I'll just post it in our team Facebook group in the files section. So let me share my screen. I want to be careful here because sometimes I have a problem sharing screens. I accidentally end up closing everything. We don't want that to happen. So desktop screen share. Give it a couple seconds, guys, and my screen's going to be shared. So here we are. Many of you have seen this set of instructions that I put together for you guys. Very, very simple, guys. It's UFUN, UToken getting started instructions. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. Folks, that's it. Now, as clear as I made this, there are some banks that will not get it. But that's not going to happen that often. So here's what I believe was happening in the past, folks, why a lot of banks were getting confused and just a lot of questions being brought up that really did not need to be brought up. So let's do this. I'm going to go right down to this section here. And it talks about, in fact, let me back up, guys, because again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I write, folks. Somebody's always going to have a question about it. So maybe I should start at the beginning. Well, so for those of you that are not part of UFUN and you're just kind of, just kind of looking over somebody's shoulder, you kind of just popped in as a guest. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. This is not a private hangout. It's open to family, friends, prospects. So step 1, guys, and folks, it is a simple process. Don't tell yourself it's a difficult process, because if you tell yourself that, it will be. It's a simple process. Step 1, select your package and secure your position within UFUN. Your first step is to purchase your package or packages. You can purchase 1 2-star packages or 2 3-star or 2 2-star packages. You can combine them. You can purchase a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, whatever combination you want to do, folks, you can certainly do that. And then what you want to do is provide us with the information required to set up your UFUN account, which is further down below. And I said it right here. You can buy as many packages as you like and combine them. All right. Now, at the request of the company, UFUN, we are only sending in euros. In the beginning, we were sending in USD. No longer. As of right now, and this may change, as of right now, we are only sending in euros. So since I'm in the US, I just put together a little guide for you guys, okay? Of course, this is going to change. Here's what I mean. The pricing for each package is as follows. A 1-star is 465 euros, and you guys can read the rest. Is my screen big enough for you? Can you guys see this? Maybe I should make it a little bigger. That made it smaller. Sorry, guys. I think you guys can see this. So what I did here, folks, is because I'm in the U.S. and a lot of my team members are in the U.S. They're all over the world, but I'm just showing you guys that as of February 27th, if you were to go and go to the bank and wire 465 euros, the US dollars that you would need to put forth on that day at that time would have been $521.21. Now, of course, that fluctuates. It constantly changes. This number, you know, if you're in the US and you're spending your money to purchase a package, it's not going to be $521. I don't know what it's going to be. You need to take a look at the exchange rate for today. So, guys, this is just an example. If you're in the US, okay, this number, the money you're going to need to give the bank is going to be different. However, the euros will not change, okay? This is set in stone. 465 euros, 930, 46.50, okay? And this was just an example explaining to you. This was just an example, guys. Each U point is worth $1. If you have 4,500 U points, it means you are purchasing $450 worth of U tokens at the current price. For example, if the current price was 15 cents per U token, you would now own 30,000 U tokens. And of course, as of today, the price of the U token is 0.162 cents. So as you can see, it's went up and it's going to continue to go up. That's why I encourage you folks that are interested to get started as soon as possible. So here's the part that I really wanted to talk to you guys about right here. Now, I didn't quite understand this myself in the beginning, folks, but I think I got it now. Okay. Even though when I first sent my wire, my wife and I, we were using the old bank, which name I'm not going to mention because I don't want to confuse anybody. In the beginning, there was a different bank. We had no issue. None. Sent many wires. We have a lot of packages. We had no issue. But there could have been an issue. It's just that we were fortunate that our bank was very familiar with sending international wires. And I was looking at my old proof wire, and I can see where they kind of figured it out themselves, what's happening here. So, folks, here's what's happening. A lot of people are getting confused with banks, beneficiary pay. Guys, block that out of your mind for a second. Forget about banks, all right? Let's say, for example, one of you were going to send me a wire. In fact, let's look at it this way. Let's say, now this is not what you're doing. You're sending your wires to the bank in Africa, Guinea. But let's say, for example, that the procedure was you were going to send your wire to me. Think about this, guy. Here's what you would do. Now, my bank, let's just say my bank is ABC Bank. So my bank is ABC Bank. Now, what you would do is you would send your wire to ABC Bank, all right? And then while you're doing that, in other words, let me back up, guys. I don't want to confuse you. You're going to send your wire to ABC. This is just an example, guys, for those of you that popped in here late. If you were sending a wire to me, you would be sending your wire to ABC Bank. Now, you go to your bank, whatever your bank is, and you're going to send your wire to ABC Bank. Now, your bank is going to want to know, okay, what is the bank SWIFT code for ABC Bank? And you would give that to them. You would have that information because I would have given it to you. Now, your funds are going to be sent to ABC Bank. That's step one. So ABC Bank is going to get your funds. And the way your bank was able to get your funds is because your bank knew what the SWIFT code was. Step one. Now, and I know I'm kind of going back and forth with this, guys, but I really want you to get this. Now, so ABC Bank, which is my bank, has those funds that I told you to send. However, ABC Bank doesn't know what to do with those funds, has no clue. Yes, I'm a client of ABC Bank, but they don't know what to do with those funds unless they have my information, okay? They would need to look up my account to apply those funds somewhere. So my account, for example, they would need the street address, 123 anywhere street in USA. For example, down here, they would need the street address. They would also need the payee or the beneficiary of this wire. The payee and the beneficiary, guys, are the same thing. So the beneficiary or payee would be Miles Seegers. And the address would be 123 Anywhere Street, the city, the country, and so forth. And they would also need my account number. Not the account number of my bank. My bank doesn't have an account number. My bank has thousands of account numbers for all of their customers. So the account number would be associated with the payee, who is Miles Seegers. And then we put a little note down here what it's for. And folks, that's exactly what UFUN was attempting to do. However, from what I saw on the old instructions, and you guys had those also, some of the banks that were sending wires on behalf of you folks, they were associating the account number with the originating bank, which is up here. That's wrong. That's wrong. This bank up here, there's no account number well, let me say it this way. There's no account number that's directly associated with NSA-IA Bank. There isn't. The account number is associated with the payee. So when you guys send your wire, and I'm not saying that there will never be problems again, guys. I'm saying that the way I've set up this document here will make things a little bit clearer and hopefully get more wires through. You know, there could be other problems. Maybe your bank just doesn't want to do an international wire. You know, that could happen too. But think through this process, folks. Think through it. So what are you doing? To set up your UToken account, please wire your funds to the following bank. The funds first need to go to a bank. Here's the bank, NSIA, Bank A, Guinea. Here's the street address. Conakry is the city. The province or state, you know, they're in Africa, they have provinces, you know. It's 483. The country is Guinea, okay? And this is a code GN. Now, this SWIFT code, because I've had someone that has asked me about this, they were telling me, Miles, the payee, who is down here, has a different SWIFT code, which is true, The payee has a different SWIFT code, but don't concern yourself with the SWIFT code for the payee, unless your bank asks you for it, which they should not. What I'm saying, folks, is if you can make it through this process here, give this information to your bank. Tell them, I want my wire to go to NSIA, Bank A, Guinea. That's where I want it to go. And just so you know, Mr. Banker, the SWIFT code is BIAOGNGN. That's the SWIFT code for this. I wish I had a little pointer here. That's the SWIFT code for this bank. All right, so now, guys, walk with me through this process. Now, your wire has made it to this bank. All right? Now, this bank, NSIA, needs to know what to do with that wire. So the wire came in. They're like, okay, we got the wire now. What do we do with it? Well, they're going to apply those funds to this payee / beneficiary. Bank A de Development de Guinea SA. And actually, folks, this is pretty cool. So this Bank A de Development is a subsidiary of NSIA. They are a customer. In other words, banks have customers. The customer could be a person. It could be a company. It could be an LLC. It could be whatever. Banks have customers. They have personal customers and they have business customers. So this bank is a customer of this bank. So, guys, you see how excited I'm getting? I'm excited about this business model. What can I say? So this is the customer. Bank A de Development. That is the payee. Now, of course, to look up their account, what does a bank do? It's going to verify the customer's street address, where they live, which is city, is Conakry, country, and of course, every single customer of a bank needs to have an account number. They also call this the IBAN number, the account number. So the account number here, which all of you have seen if you've been through this process, goes with this bank or customer. This is the customer that's actually getting the funds. Okay, actually, this is the ultimate destination of your funds to this payee, which just happens to be a bank. It could have been a person, or it could have been ABC company. It's a bank. Here's their account number, and then this is the note that we are attaching to this wire. And folks, that is it. That is it. If your bank cannot understand what's here, your bank has a problem. The beneficiary payee, bank aid day development. Your bank does not really need to know. Well, I'll say it this way: you are not going to need to give your bank the payee's SWIFT code. You shouldn't have to do that. If they need a SWIFT code for this bank, they can get it. You shouldn't have to give them. And you know what, guys? I'm thinking about it. I may get the SWIFT code for this bank and just put it here. But I'm afraid of doing that because I don't want to cause confusion with the banks you're using. This is the only SWIFT code that I feel really needs to be on here, because when you go to your bank, when you walk down to your bank and you say, hey, I want to send an international wire, they need to know where you're sending it. And the way they send wires is via a SWIFT code. Now, once this bank, Genny, has gotten your wire, they're going to want to know, okay, whose account do I apply it to? And here's the account right down here, including the account number. Guys, I don't know about you, but I think that is as clear as can be. At least I do. So I hope you guys got that. I'm going to be posting this. Excuse me a second, guys. I'm going to be posting that in the file section in our team Facebook group, and I will also be sending that out to, of course, anyone that joins my team. So real quick, guys, let me get right into the other question somebody had here. Let's say, for example, Mary. Let's take Mary, for example. Mary's on my team. I brought Mary in. She's directly on my team. She was a direct referral. So now Mary has U tokens. Mary has been talking to other people about this business model, and now she's found some people that want to join UFUN. Well, these people that will be joining UFUN will be joining Mary's team, not my team. Unless Mary wants to give them to me, I'll take them. They'll be joining Mary's team. So Mary essentially has to do, this is what Mary needs to do. She needs to do the same process that I did when she joined my team. So Mary has the email that I sent her when she joined my team. She has that email. All of you have that email. What I'm saying you should do, folks, is take that email, modify it, send it to your new prospects. And what you can do, you can take this, you can copy, folks, this PDF document that I have here. Take it. Copy this PDF document in, and I will put a little disclaimer here. If you're not in the U.S., you're overseas, I would take off this part here where I have the equivalent dollar amounts. I would probably take that off. You can leave it if you want. But you can just take my document, folks, copy it. And down here, step 2, which I didn't get to yet, you want to give them this same information. I think this is very clear. Just make sure that where it says, here's my email address, you put your email address. They're going to be sending their information to you. Not to me, to you. They're going to send it to you. They're going to send you their wire proof. All the instructions are here. Guys, you can just take this and copy it. I'm just saying, just make sure you change the email address. Now, when Mary gets John's information, John wants to join Mary's team. When Mary gets John's information, once she gets that, Once she gets all of this, okay, and she gets his wire proof, then Mary is going to forward that information to me. Then she's going to send it to me. She's going to send it to her upline, which is me. And at that point, I will be submitting the information to UFUN. UFUN is going to, in turn, give me something called register wallet points / activation points. I'm going to get those points. And then, excuse me, I'm going to send those points to Mary. Yes, guys, I know it sounds like there's a couple of steps that could be skipped there, but folks, again, I'm telling you to step out of your shoes for a second. This is an Asian company. Their culture is different from ours, and this is how they like to do it. So when I get those points, I'm then going to send those points to Mary. And then Mary will set up John's account. And there are instructions, which I posted, how to set up a new account. And I'm also going to put together a video showing you guys live how to create an account, how to create an account and put a person, in your downline. It's very simple, guys. So I'll be putting together a video for that. But I want to remind you guys, make sure that your new referrals, and I'm talking to you folks that are coming in on my team. This information here, it's got to be complete, guys. Don't miss anything. We're asking for full name / company, desired username. Guys, you pick it yourself. You don't want to pick it, I'll pick it for you. You need your email. I need your email, country. I need your desired package, of course. Don't let me choose it, guys. I'll put 5 stars here. So you need to tell me your desired package, your cell phone number. Guys, we had a lot of problems with this, and I missed this a couple of times too. I'm guilty of this. We need your cell phone. If you have a home phone, it's no good. We need your cell phone because you are going to get a text. As far as I know, I do not believe a home phone can receive a text. So we need your cell phone. If you don't have a cell phone, go out and get one. We need your cell phone. And those of you that are not, I'm in the US. Those of you that are not, well, I'm going to say it this way. I was going to say, those of you that are not in the U.S., I need your country code. You know what, guys? I don't care where you're located. Include your country code with your cell phone number. So if you are in Australia, I'm probably going to get this wrong. If you're in Australia, I think the country code, no, it's not Australia. The Netherlands, one of my favorite places that I'm going to be visiting hopefully very soon. If you're in the Netherlands, your country code, I believe, is 31. So that should go in front of your phone number. Very important that you include your country code as well as your phone number. Then you select a password and a security password. Again, if for some reason you guys do not want to choose a username, you don't want to select a password and security password, I'll select it for you. So, but I encourage you to do it, guys. Folks, don't give me more work to do, please. So then I have a note down here. Please don't forget to include a copy of your wire receipt. Now, this can be a scanned copy or a screen capture. Personally, guys, I prefer if you scan it. The bank should give you a hard copy. They really should. They should give you a hard copy of your wire proof and then just scan it. Or you could do a screen capture. Just make sure, guys, that it's not cut off. Make sure it's clear. Now, folks, when I'm telling you to make sure that this wire proof is clear and all those good things, folks, it's not for me. It's for the bank. So if you purchase a package and you want to get going as quick as possible, you want a fast turnaround, you want your package set up as fast as possible so you guys can start making money, and I know you all do. If that's the case, please make sure that you make UFUN's job as easy as possible. Makes perfect sense, guys. Make sure everything is clear. So that's that. Am I still sharing my screen? I guess I am. So, all right, guys. So you're gonna get a you'll see this update in the in our Facebook team group. So I'm gonna stop sharing, guys, and we're going to bring this Hangout home, and we're back live. So Yes, guys, if you're posting comments and questions, I'm going to check those again. I just want to get through a couple of notes I have on my other screen over here. So, new updated getting started instructions. Just went over that. Oh, and folks, great news. Those of you who have been waiting for accounts to be set up, not all of you guys, because as I get them, I'm setting up accounts. I just received, I haven't even looked how many, but I just received a batch of points from UFUN. So good news. I am going to be, those of you that are waiting for accounts to be set up or an additional account to be set up, I will be sending you an email sometime tonight. I'm going to be setting up more accounts tonight because I just received register wallet points. And as you know, folks, again, let me remind you, the way it works is even if you've wired funds 2 weeks ago, until I get register wallet points from UFUN, folks, there's nothing that I can do. So as soon as I get those, guys, I'll go ahead and set up your accounts because I want you guys to get involved and start building your account, and everything will be good. So how to refer new members. I already covered that. I talked about that. If one of you have a prospect that's looking to join UFUN, I just explained the process. You're going to send them the same information I sent you, and then you're going to forward all their information to me, and then I will forward it to my upline. And I also talked about this a little bit because that was one of the questions in the comment section, the bonus placement strategy, which I encourage you guys to do also. I encourage you guys to put together some type of a bonus incentive. I can certainly help you with that. But again, for those of you that came in late, I'll remind you, I will remind you that, again, I'm putting together, I have a team. But within that team, I'm putting together a core group of people that are looking to be part of a, very special inner circle. And those people that do purchase a 3-star package and up, I'm going to help you. I mean, guys, all of you are, well, those of you watching, many of you are on my team. Of course, I'm going to do everything in my power to help you build your business. But for those people that are, really looking to, and I'm not saying, somebody else is not serious. You could buy a 1-star package and be extremely serious. I know all of you are serious about this opportunity, just like I am. But what I'm saying, folks, is I'm trying to put this the right way. Those people who purchase a 3-star package and up, I'm going to do something extra special for you, and I'm going to help you build your downline. I'm going to help all of you build your downline. I don't care if you purchase 1-star, 2-star, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, folks. I'm going to help. If you're part of my team, I'm going to help you build your business and downline. What I'm saying, folks, is those people who purchase a 3-star package and up, I'm actually going to give them a little bit of a push. I'm going to strategically place some of my direct referrals in their downline, which is kind of like placing their business on steroids. So I'll be doing that strategically, and plus we'll be doing some cool other things. And if you're building a team and you're a 3-star package member and up, I'm going to share some other things with you that's going to help you, really grow your business in 2015 and beyond. So that's all I got, guys. That was more than I actually thought I'd be sharing with you guys. And guys, you know what? If I missed anything, folks, this is our first team hangout. It really wasn't organized. It really wasn't structured. I was sitting at my desk working. Ideas were flowing through my mind. And I said, you know what? Guys, I was just going to make a video and just post it, which this is a video, but I said, let's just put together a quick Google Hangout and just bang out some stuff. And I was really excited to share with you the new update I had for the getting started instructions. Some of you may already understood from the beginning the way that process should go, but many of us didn't. So I think the way I've explained it, that, you know, we're just wiring money to a bank. That's all. And that bank has customers. Just so happens the customer who's receiving the funds happens to be another bank. That's all. They're a customer. So the customer needs to have an account number, and I already talked about this, so I'm not going to go over it again. Let me check and see if there's any questions or comments, and guys, then we're going to wrap it up. So, where is my other screen? Boom. Okay, okay. All right, well, I'm looking, folks, and I don't see any other comments or questions other than the question that Iman posted. So that tells me you folks have it, right? You got it. In fact, if you are watching the recording, right now, I encourage you to post comments and questions. I will go back and look at them. Even though this is a recording, post your comments and questions. Questions about getting started, questions about anything, guys, post them in the comments. Post them in the question and comment section, and I will get them answered. So I'm going to check one more thing, guys, and then we are going to definitely wrap things up. And again, I want to say one more time, guys, I do apologize for, you know, just the last minute hangout that was put together, but I was inspired, folks, and excited, and I wanted to share what was in my head with you, and I think I've done that. So if there are no further questions or comments, we're going to call this a wrap. Again, folks, if you don't know who I am, my name is Miles Seegers. I am the founder of the Global Wealth Phenomenon team. We are a team within UFUN looking to do some incredible things in 2015. So with that said, guys, I'll see you folks on the next hangout that will probably be coming up, guys, probably next week or so. Who knows? I may have a hangout later this week, but I'm going to try my best to do these. I'm not going to say every week. That I'll do these when I deem it's appropriate. So don't forget to post your comments and questions, and we'll get them answered. So with that said, guys, have a great evening. Have a great week, and let's rock it in 2015. Take care, guys.